conducted an interview at Magpayang National High School with these three teachers: Ma'am Rodette Adtuon, Sir Junel Clavasio, Sir Ral Salamputan, and here are a sets of questions during the interview session. And here are the insights of my groupmates. Last February 20, we conducted an interview at Magpayang National High School together with my groupmates. During that time, I gained valuable insights and ideas of how the content of assessment works in the field of teaching where it captivates my interest. What I understood rather during the interview was in determining the content assessed in their classroom, they prioritize curriculum alignment and the student need analysis to ensure relevance and depth. They employ a variety of assessment types, including formative assessment for ongoing feedback and summative assessments to evaluate student understanding comprehensively. Feedback to students is provided through detailed explanation and constructive criticism to facilitate growth. To guarantee fairness within the classroom and equity, they utilize clear rubrics and diverse assessment methods catering to various learning styles. Tracking student progress involves thorough data analysis for the teacher to inform target intervention. Performance-based assessments are utilized to evaluate real-world application of knowledge, while assessment design emphasizes critical thinking and problem-solving and creativity. Incorporating this, student voice and choice enhance engagement and assessing real-world application so showcase practical skills. Continuous reflection and refinement and assessment of teacher with their strategies are vital for improving students' learning outcomes.
Day, everyone. My insight about the interview we had conducted last week was how teachers provide motivation and power to the students, develop positive attitude to improve the students' academic performance. Also, one of the teacher mentioned about the Bloom taxonomy on how effective it is to ensure the students are given clear expectation and assessment matches the level of thinking and help the educator, especially the learning objectives design that align with their students' needs.
As we conducted a direct interview last week, we had a great conversation with those teachers who got the interview. I learned a lot from them. I gained a lot of valuable insight where I can apply soon if I will be the one in their shoe. I learned about how they're determining what content to assess in the respective classroom, ensuring assessment are fair and equitable for all, and how different assessment meet the needs of a diverse learner and how they motivate the students and encourage as well. I was so amazed hearing those three teachers with different kind of techniques to ensure the learners of a child.
During our interview, I realized that being a teacher involves more than just delivering lessons. A significant part of a teacher's role is assessing the student needs. This involves understanding each student's unique learning style, strengths, weaknesses, and interests. Whereas the ultimate goal of assessing students' needs is to provide an inclusive, engaging, and effective learning environment for all students. In essence, teachers have a profound impact on student lives. They help shape the minds of the next generation and preparing them for the future. So, as a future educator, I help my students to explore their curiosity, which can be a key to drive them into their discovery.
My insight about our interview last week is that performance-based assessment is focuses on evaluating students through real-world tasks, assessment strategies encompassing various methods to gauge learning. On the other hand, assessment process is the approach about planning, executing, and reflecting on assessments. These components is an essential for understanding student achievement, guiding instructional decisions, and enhancing the overall educational experience. Together, they create a framework for meaningful and effective assessment in education.
My insight about our interview, I was observed that teachers use a variety of strategies to effectively teach their students. Like example, differentiated instruction. Teachers adjust their teaching methods to cater to the diverse needs of students in their classroom. And also assessment for learning like the HATs and LATs. The teachers regularly assess students' progress to identify areas where students may need additional support. This also helps to the teachers adjust their teaching strategies and provide targeted assistance to help all students succeed. Overall, effective teachers are constantly adapting their strategies to meet the needs of their students and create a dynamic and engaging learning environment.
During our last interview, I learned that being a teacher is not just about teaching, it's about how you care and manage your students. Using different assessment helps the students to learn and for the teachers to know of what is their students' capability and learning, where is their weakness and strength. Assessments is not just about testing the knowledge of the student, it's about testing the skills and the talents of the students. It's play a very big vital role in education because without assessments, we won't see any improvement or we won't know the talents that is hidden within your students.
Scenario. Sabihin ko ay biglang share what I've learned about behavior. So during ang interview, yung teacher that of teaching students. It's a bit understanding that one thing and management innovation that the innovation is not even but is that but you used to not it. That's really your passion. Also, this is that the second day, it's a right connect we connect to the name, the back of the first to gain this also is to show them our love, show up to trust against our love. We are the parents. We show them that we care them, not only just a student or but our own child. We are own sons and daughter.
My insight about conducted an interview, there are one teachers mentioned that they apply hats in the way of giving the students task after her discussion to tell if they understand in the way of writing in paper because if you ask them if they understand, other answer yes, but in reality they don't understand because they are shy and also they won't be shy to tell the truth if they write on paper. After that you will know if they really understand or not, and this is the one way to check the students understanding.
As what I have observed on mostly of the teachers that we interviewed, according to them, they first conducted an pre-assessment. According to them, the result of the pre-assessment is important to determine the learning status of their students. That's where they base their lesson planning on where or what to start to teach based on the needs of their students.
My insights about the interview we had conducted last week on how teachers do their assessment to their students. And as a future educator, I learned something what strategies to improve students' learning and what assessments do you use to check for students' understanding, and how to handle every student's attitude and also behaviors.
Good day, everyone. My insight about the interview we conducted the other day is how teacher helps students, especially in academics, how teacher motivate their students to thrive in learning, how they get the right marks that are appropriate for their students, and what method they use in order to give their students the right education.
Today, I'm Rona Nava Cisneros Ario. So last week, we conducted an interview to some of the teachers, some of the secondary teachers in Magpayang National High School. So my insights or the lesson I've learned from the teachers, regardless of what strategies and method they used in teaching, is that uh, for me it really a good ways to use different methods, since every student has a different learning strategies and intelligence. So it's really necessary that you as a teacher, you are you are able to provide the educational needs required for each student. So that would be all. Thank you.
SNSU Maynit Campus here sa Pagdakan. What's your name,
One question. So usually ang content niya assess katong gitudlo. Kay sa imong kuan limited to yun nimo for ang assessment nimo questions buhat nimo sa bata. So the content nimo na deliver sa ila. Kaya unfair man pud unfair mo sa bata pagbuhaton nimo sila kabaw.
Because there are a lot of work that you're going to comply. There are so many writings there, writings here, submit now, submit tomorrow, submit something like that. Because our big responsibility as teacher is to address, to give reports, to give interventions.